Hello and welcome to Naija Infusion by your girl Awesome Dishes. So today we're preparing delicious, gorgeous, sexy, hypnotizing, smoky jollof rice. These are all the ingredients we'll be needing. Look below for all listed one at a time in single file. Thank you so much for keeping us all engaged during this difficult quarantine period, and I know we'll come out stronger. So to begin with, I blended the peppers, and when I'm blending my peppers, sometimes I just toss in the paste as well at the very beginning instead, while the pepper is blended already, just to incorporate everything. Then the next thing, it went all into the pan. The pepper, the red bell, the tomatoes, the onions, the chili, all went into the pan as well as the paste. So the next thing was allow in the pepper to simmer. If you look closely, I will keep on showing you throughout the consistency of the paste that we need. You do not want it running like this. Sometimes if I'm in a rush, I will just go at this level while it's still running. But you know what? I had all the time, and this was a teaching process. I did not want to rush it. If it were me, like quick at home, I'll be like bang, 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 bang. But because of teaching process, I wanted to make sure that we all enjoy the process. So this was not the consistency I was looking for. But while that was happening, I went up and I washed the rice. The rice has to be, do not wash the rice before the pepper is ready. But if you know there's a bit of few minutes gap difference, and the paste looked so different. If you can see, I washed the rice with warm water. Do not wash rice with cold water. And when you need to top up your water again, do not use cold water. This applies to when you're cooking beef. So the next thing was I mixed all the sauce and everything inside to incorporate. Then I seasoned with the curry, with the thyme, with the bay leaf, with the stock seasoning powder. I didn't use no salt. I added curry. You know, sometimes I cook, I'm not interested in using salt because I already have stock seasoning. That's just my own way of cooking, but everybody has their own way of cooking. If it works for you, great. If it doesn't work for you, fantastic. So I added hot water, and at this point, I first started with 1.2 water because, you know, I was doing Instagram live as well as doing this cooking. But in total, all the amount of water we used was 1,750 ml of water in total for the 1.3 kg rice. So we used 1.3 kg rice, and we used 750 ml of water. Why am I getting so tongue-tied? Never mind, cracking on. So after I mix everything, I placed the lid back on and we allowed it to steam. Look at this. This time the place was smelling so divine. The thing is, when you use, I spoke about different curry. This is why when I'm doing the live, it is so important for you to tune in, because I share so many tips. There are different types of curry. You don't want to use too heavy, strong curry for your jollof rice or for your fried rice. And when you need to add more water, you do not need to add cold water, because when you add cold water, what happens is that you shock the rice and the rice becomes so hard again. So we constantly need to put cold water. The same thing applies to when you're preparing beans. Don't be adding cold water when you're preparing cow food, you're preparing beef. Don't be adding cold water. So at this point, we added extra water. This was at the point that I added the extra 650 water just to make sure that the rice cooks. And we just left it. I also shared a tip on how you would know that your rice now deserves to be steamed. So you stop adding water. Then I added extra stock seasoning. In total, we used 6 tablespoons of stock seasoning, which is jumbo. Look at this rice. This is so gorgeous. It looks so tasty. Everybody that tried the process while I was cooking, they came back with so beautiful looking pictures. And once the picture was beautiful, I know it tasted so lovely because I shared the recipe, the ingredient beforehand for them to get all their stuff ready so that we can cook along. And I was so glad a lot of people took that chance on me. Look at that. The color is so divine. It's so beautiful. My family enjoyed it. Unfortunately, I couldn't eat from it. The reason because I was doing water fast at that day. And when I do water fast, I can't really eat. But the rice, look at that. It's so grainy. It falls off the spoon. It's not clunky. It's just beautiful. Try it out and let me know how yours came out. Thank you so much. Remember to like and subscribe. Bye.